I love my whistles. I think I whistle pretty well. Do you whistle pretty well?
No.
Okay. Do you think a bottle whistles? Can you ever whistle on a bottle?
I can. I think I can.
Okay.
I feel like a hillbilly
terrible,
doing that, though.
Terrible push towards this article. We were reading an article about a certain bottle that floated for a very long time. Blake, I think you knew this bottle pretty well.
I'm fairly familiar with this bottle. Actually not, but I just found this article. So, a Scottish family found a message in a bottle off the coast of Scotland that was launched from Maine, and it took 21 years to get there. So
Somebody threw it from Maine?
It's a long throw.
It's quite the arm.
Perfect, like boomerang.
yeah, so the message said, "Hello, my name is Matt Rhodes. Please write back."
So like, what do you do when you get that bottle?
Well, I think that person's dead then.
21 years.
21 years.
A lot can happen
I think
in
he said
21
he was
years.
13 when he
Yeah,
threw
he
the
was
bottle
13.
He was
in there.
13 whenever he did it.
So he died as a middle-aged man.
No, but maybe. I mean,
Kim's making sure. He's like, oh no, he's dead. He's dead
No,
for
he-
sure.
I just think everybody's dead. Everybody dies apparently. It's really weird.
But no, so 21 years to take. And how? So he was 13, so 34, quick math.
Wow.
Do you, like, so you reach out on Twitter. Obviously,
yeah.
I think that's where
Yeah,
it was.
that's what he did.
So, I mean, that's gotta be a weird conversation, right? Like, hey, I found your bottle.
Yeah.
Do you email them?
What bottle? Yeah.
Do
What
you email
bottle?
them or like send right? You said how they find each other? Twitter again?
Twitter, yeah.
Should I-
You just start
I should
tweeting
ask for their
different-
address and be like, I'm gonna mail you back. I don't need this stuff right now.
I feel like if I were to, like, if somebody messaged me and said, hey, I found a bottle you put in the, I found your bottle, I'd be like, what are you talking about? I'd be like, leave me alone, mister. I don't even know you.
He has dementia then. Like, he's like, what
Yeah,
bottle?
30. Dead, dementia. What else? Life's terribly
So what would you,
going wrong for him.
what would you write?
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. What would you write in a bottle
I would.
That I yeeded.
that you eat? Yeah, right into the ocean or
across
wherever.
The entire.
Yeah, where would you put it as
Okay.
well?
Oh no, that's not possible.
Clearly, it
Continue.
went from. What would I write? I don't know. I think I'd write like a dirty message. I want them to laugh when they
Yeah.
read it. Like
I would write,
Average you guys, subscribe.
I'd write like just like some very aggressive note towards somebody else. like, gosh, damn it, Janet, left the cat out again. And just like put it in
That's
there.
it.
And when the person gets it, oh, Janet, you are in big.
I'd ask for, are there flying cars then, and then pee in the bottle a little bit for a scientific experiment. See how long what my pee is like 21 years later.
Don't send it back.
Do you think it would float still?
Sinks all the way down the bottom.
Yeah.
You toss it, it sinks all the way down.
Yeah. That's some potent pee I have.
I don't know. I feel like if I were to do it, I would probably mess with somebody. Like, I would write some. First of all, I would take a message in a bottle, bury it. Then but inside the bottle, I'll have a message that leads them all around the world
Like
to find
Family Guy?
yeah, to find a treasure. But the end goal, like where the end of the treasure map leads, is to where they dug up the bottle. So
That's awful.
There's nothing at the end except
But
the
it's like 5 feet away.
yeah,
From it. And
no,
there's
like
a treasure.
it's
like,
it's 5 feet lower, and like the other bottle says you found the treasure, nothing else.
The treasure is the journey.
Subscribe to Average Guys.
The treasure
It's just a nudie of me, a full spread nude, a Polaroid.
I was very young then, so it's wrong of you to look at it. But I'm old now.
So it's okay.
Where would you throw it?
Where would I throw a bottle?
Yeah, where'd you put it or anything?
Well, I need somebody that can obviously like read English.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I'm not
okay.
going west.
You write the message in like 21 different languages.
Some Samoans are like,
What the heck? What is this? What is this?
in Samoan.
Any language, of course. No, I'd probably throw it like. I mean, I'm at least gonna go to Florida and south.
Yeah, right at
Yeah.
the very tip.
Because I
The very
think,
tip of Florida.
I mean, how long is it really gonna take to get to like Cuba? Is it gonna take that
Yeah.
long?
I have no
Probably not
patience.
that long.
I throw it upriver in the Mississippi and get it, and I'm like, oh, I got my bottle 2 minutes later.
I'll just take it, walk outside onto the deck, and throw my neighbors through the window. Take that, you old bag.
What does the bottle say?
Hey, you got my message?
Message, you up.
Shatter
the window.
That'd be a good one.
Oh,
You up.
to an actual girl, that'd be hilarious. Shatters through her window. She's like in bed sleeping. Oh my god, what's going on? What's going on? Opens it. You up?
You're sitting there like,
She can't get the bottle open.
I can't open it.
Would you follow that bottle? If you think you knew where it went, would you go where it possibly could end up?
Maybe. Would you consider putting a tracker in it?
Put cyanide pills so when they open it,
Magic vitamins and they're poison.
magic beans.
Some hillbilly's like, ooh, throws in the garden.
Yeah, I would put something just ridiculous. Like, these are magical beans that I found on this journey I can't tell you much about, but please do not plant them for the sake of the United States, or like for the sake of the universe.
With my luck, if I throw a bottle in the ocean, I get a ticket for littering.
Yeah, cops will drive by. What are you doing?
What are you doing? No, what happened was like just whatever. Just write me
Oh,
the
you
ticket.
really think this is gonna make it across the world? Somebody's gonna find it.
It's a Tesla bottle. Oh, okay, you're good.
My luck would be like on breaking news. The oldest whale in the ocean just died from a lodge of a bottle in his blowhole.
Inside says, "Hi, I'm Grant. Please contact me when found."
Hi, I'm Grant. Send news.
Yeah, it's just something like weird, like a picture of my butt or something.
full photo.
We lost one whole whale because of this photo.
I mean, that'd be pretty legendary, though.
That would be legit. It almost, you know what? Is it worth one whale for the story to have? Like, you know, that your bottle you threw in the ocean with a picture of your sphincter was the reason that this was the reason that the oldest whale in the universe bit the bullet.
First of all, how do you know it's the oldest in the universe?
Hypothetically.
Or he has a little gray beard, some gray hairs.
Moby Dick.
He has to take Viagra for you.
The whale couldn't get it up.
Can you get it up? Can a whale get it up? Do they get it up? How does that go?
I've never seen a whale penis.
It's apparently the
probably
skin
frightened
on a
at the
whale
sight of
penis
it.
is the softest material, like softest non-man-made material in the world.
Are you being for real about this?
Yeah, I'm 100% for real.
Really?
Yeah.
I want that for my bed. I want
Like people make like chairs
I
and
don't
stuff
need
out
Egyptian cotton. I need whale penis.
of it. Make it as your
Yeah.
pillow.
That's fantastic. So what's this made out of?
Don't worry about it.
Billy. Billy. Oh, my pet whale.
My pet whale.
It was his sphincter. It's like, you're like,
These sheets smell awful.
Yeah.
do you wash these
my
often?
God.
No, you're not supposed to wash this. It's a certain type of fabric.
One-time use. One-time cleaning use.
Imagine, because you don't have that tradition of throwing a bottle, like a message in a bottle thrown in the ocean.
Yeah.
Has
Yeah,
been
the
like
police
Yeah.
told me.
pretty old, right?
Yeah.
I wonder how many people like go out and do that.
I
I
wonder
feel like
how,
it's a big. That
I
would be a
wonder
big problem.
how many bottles do you think are out in the ocean right
How many
now
plastic
around.
bottles?
Yeah.
with no messages?
Hashtag clean the oceans.
Oh no, there's definitely a message. It's that you're a piece of wow.
So you hate us. You hate the wildlife.
Especially whales with the softest skin in the world, in the universe.
But like, I feel like there should be a lot. I think there's been a lot of people that's done that.
Like, do you think there's
Imagine all the buildup in Antarctica or something.
like do you think there's still
Or
like
Arctica.
a bottle that
Yeah.
could still possibly be floating around from like the 1400s?
Oh, definitely,
I mean,
100%.
yeah,
Well,
possibly.
I mean,
Like, isn't that
Why
weird?
not?
Isn't that crazy to think of? Like, maybe like some like what are they called? What are the people like?
Pirates?
No, the
Yeah.
conquistadors or whatever.
aliens.
Conquistadors.
yes.
The
Oh,
Spanish people that
yes.
like conquered like countries.
Are they
and
looking
stuff.
for like the Fountain of Youth or something?
Yeah, but like, what if like they like? What if they did find the Fountain of Youth and they threw it in a bottle? Like, these suckers will never know.
Threw some of the water into the bottle.
Yeah,
Oh,
threw a bottle with a bottle inside. So you had a big bottle with a little bottle inside,
Full of water from the fountain. of
full
youth.
of water from the Fountain of Youth.
So what? Like, what if? Here's a scenario. The bottle's retrieved by somebody in North Korea. They're like, "Hey, I'm in North Korea. Would you go to North Korea?"
No.
Find the bottle. Be like, you can keep it.
I mean, it's North Korea though.
Be like, I threw it in the ocean for a reason. You can have it.
I was trying to help you out.
Yeah, I did put candy in it. I hope it's still good. It's
So if you go by North Korea, but like you purposely just throw it in the ocean like you throw it on the beach from a boat, and you write a note that says the rest of the world has been destroyed. Please send help. There's aliens on this.
Are they even allowed to? Like,
They don't
go to
know.
the beach.
I
You know?
don't think
Like,
they
have
know
no
a lot of the
idea.
outside world either, do they? They have a lot of restricted like internet use. They don't know anything.
So
that's
North
happening.
Koreans, subscribe to us, Average Guys on YouTube.
Sean put in a clip of like Kim Jong Un just like nodding, watching our
No,
videos.
They're
The
marching
march.
like that.
To our videos.
Yeah, with us in the background. Please, Sean, this is going to be very tough. Find a statue of Kim Jong Un and Photoshop Ken's face on it.
So what would be the first thing you would do if you found a bottle with a message in it? Would you try to
Sing a
contact the
song.
person?
Depends on the message. If their name's in there, then
I'd throw it far back.
I'm throwing
put
it
it back
back.
in there, cork it, and like put it back.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm obviously gonna try and contact him, but I think I would do something for myself as well. Or if I had like kids, do something with them.
I would I would mail them another bottle that like
Send me money to go where you are.
it's just like it's the message they did on an iPhone, but the red from me below it, and then just send them that back like I didn't respond, but I read their message. I wouldn't tell my name or anything, but one day they just opened up their mail, and be like, get that bottle, and like left on red.
Send him a GIF.
You send them like those you used to make them out of
Those
the
flip books?
Post-it notes. Yeah, you send them a flip book of the GIF. Like,
Did you say GIF?
GIF.
GIF.
A lot of people say GIF.
I think we have a serial killer in this place right now.
You know what? If
What do you-
I was born
Wait,
in the
hold on.
United
You say
States,
GIF?
I say GIF.
I
You
say
say
GIF.
GIF? What do you say?
GIF.
Like the
GIF.
peanut butter?
Oh, no. Let me explain. So it's GIF, like the creator called it.
I'm not buying it.
Okay. The
Just because he
creator.
creates
Yeah.
it means he gets to name it.
Yes.
I don't think so. I'm not buying it.
Yes.
So what about like human? Some people say human, or like Missouri. Some people say
I've never heard of anybody botch the word human.
you know what? You've never
Human. No. Oh, like a Jamaican?
like
Human.
the chicken they serve at Chinese restaurants. Hunan.
Yeah. Oh,
Who names chicken? I don't know who.
But like people mispronounce Missouri, right? Like
Yeah, Missouri.
Missouri.
Or,
So
You'd
who's
really have
right?
to kiss your sister to pronounce it Missouri.
Who's right or wrong in that situation? What if somebody what if the person's like, you know what? This is a great name for this state, Missouri. It's perfect. Yeah, and then we're like,
Dot.
Missouri.
In school, the teacher's pointing at the letter I, and they're like,
only in this state that we say.
Yeah.
Of course.
Don't people pronounce like Illinois?
Illinois.
No, Illinois.
Illinois.
Have you actually heard somebody pronounce it like that?
I've heard New Orleans.
Oh,
People actually say New Orleans.
I hate when somebody says New Orleans.
I,
Do you
I
say
went
New
to
Orleans?
I went to the airport. I flew there, and I remember
big
everybody
man.
saying that. Everybody said New Orleans. I was like, no, I'm trying to go to New Orleans, but I was like 9 at the time. 'Cause
New Orleans.
if it didn't sound the same, then it's not right.
Yeah. So I know I'm standing up straight, but thank you for asking.
So speaking of like pronunciations and words and stuff like that, I know you guys have traveled like out of the country.
Oh, yeah,
Has it been hard to like get around or communicate with people?
Yes. I had this older couple that I really needed help finding something, and I mean, this is my basic level of like German, and they had no idea of English, and so it was a bunch of pointing
Oh yeah.
in
A bunch of
directions,
gestures.
and that was it.
Is it weird to like? Are you kind of like feel like you have no
You
power?
can't
Like
do
you have
anything.
nothing. Like,
Well,
you're
yeah,
like,
because I didn't go there. I know this is like, yeah, because you can say that, but they
Yeah.
still
they still
wouldn't
don't know. To them, it's like no.
This person's waving his arms very wildly.
yeah, like they just don't know, and like so I didn't have internet access or anything like that at that point. I didn't like want to buy it or anything like that, so I couldn't use like a translator on my phone or thanks for that luxury. And I probably should have studied more. But oh no, it was terrible. Like I don't know.
What about like navigating like throughout cities, like signs? You know what I'm saying?
No, that's always been my highest trait.
Been pretty easy.
His navigational skills.
Natural navigator.
I've never really had problems.
Christopher Columbus.
Never really had problems
Basically.
like traveling to Vietnam or any of the surrounding countries because there's always somebody that speaks Vietnamese.
In Vietnam.
So I'm talking about around the country.
Wow.
Like the surrounding countries like Taiwan, like
Oh,
So if
Thailand.
you're in those countries, is the first thing you ask, do you say, "Do you know Vietnamese," or do you say, "Do you know English?"
you gotta know English before they know.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you
the
know English?
Vietnamese? I'll be like, do you know English? They're like, yeah. I'm like, do you know Vietnamese? There's a 30% chance that they'll know Vietnamese, but most of the time I'm speaking English. Like that happened in like Taiwan. So this chick was like, yeah, I speak English. I'm like, do you speak Vietnamese? She's like, yes. I'm like, how do you speak like Mandarin and Cantonese and all that? They're like, it's the same. I'm like, it's not the same, because whenever they're trying to speak to me, I'm just like a doofus. Yeah, I just nod my head, and after everything they told me, I'm just like, I didn't understand a single word.
I think the worst part is you'll like get up enough courage to say something like, yes, I think it's that way. And then they'll be like, oh yeah, you speak it. Yeah, no, so totally, you're going to go up here, pick it on the left, go down. Yeah, and it's like, you lose all sense of what just happened. And so
once you get that accomplished, you feel like a native right then and there.
yes, and that has happened. Sadly, the best foreign language comes out with alcohol. So
Yes.
That's what I've always wondered,
natural
like,
German.
when you learn a new language and you say those words, I wonder if it's like, to them it would be like us speaking perfect English. Like, how are you doing today, sir? Like, you never say, how are you doing? You'd be like, hey, what's going on? Or, hey,
Yeah,
what's up?
totally.
You just
Well,
look up.
because they're not
It
going to
sound very proper.
Or like,
or something like.
hello, how are you doing? Are
Like
you
a
well?
robot.
I am good. You?
They take it like a complete insult. Fight me.
because that's how they learn in like, school, and so that's how they speak.
Because you really don't pick up like the slang in school. It's
No,
really
no,
something
you
you
have
pick
to-
up talking.
yeah, you have to pick
to
it up
people.
talking.
Yeah.
You have to be submerged.
Immersed.
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 Yeah.
There we go.
You have to be you have to be immersed in the culture and things like that. So, yeah, that's the.
Thank
only way
goodness
you can-
that bottle arrived in Scotland.
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 Yeah,
Scotland.
imagine if it was like in like Ethiopia. And they're looking at this, just like what?
like, throw it
They
away.
probably think it's like an alien or something that sent that kind
That's
of
They put it
terrible.
on like a stump or
Pedals.
something and like worship it.
So the bottle floats to some island. There's a monkey that just picks it up and chucks it back.
That's
So just start eating it.
And then you're thinking like, oh man, I wonder what happened to that bottle. That guy must have been so like had the most patience, because if I did something like that,
That's what I'm saying.
every day I think,
No, I would think about it like for the first year.
I would probably think about it for the first 3 weeks I did it. And then I'd be
Yeah,
like,
yeah, that's the thing.
It's
The
sunk
first
to
few
bottom.
weeks, it's going to be on my mind. Like, how far did it get? Did it just go one state away? Did it just go like 100 feet?
That would be like somebody, like if I had a record at some game at some like pizza place somewhere in the world, and somebody messaged me and goes, hey, are you like Dragon Slayer 69? I'd be like,
Why? Yes.
I believe I am.
what do you think? Like, have you guys ever done the time capsule?
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
put it in put
I
whatever in a
did in
Pringles
grade
box and
school.
bury it in
Yeah,
your backyard.
Yeah, but I think we just put ours in. We did one in school, and we did it at the beginning of the year, set it in the back of the room, and just read it at the end of the year. So it wasn't like,
So I got a mini time capsule.
Me and my sister tried doing that in our backyard, and we couldn't. It didn't last like 3 weeks before we dug it up and was like, well, we'll see what happens.
you open it, it's like completely different language. We got your message, and they're like writing you back.
That'll be a great prank, though.
I think there's a company that you can send things to, and they'll put it into a capsule,
there
right?
is, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There was a Black Mirror episode where they put everything in a time capsule. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
What happened in that?
I love Black Mirror, by the
Black
way.
Mirror. Yeah, Black Mirror.
Side
Have you
note.
seen the new season?
I've seen one of them.
I've seen the one where the
virtual
guys
reality
are
one.
yeah, virtual reality. The guys are play the game together.
Yeah, have you seen that?
But they do a little bit more than playing in the
Yeah.
game.
Oh yeah, they're like kissing.
Yeah, they're-
and doing adult stuff.
One
Yeah.
of them's a female in the game, and
But they're
one of
both
them's a male.
but in real life they're both males.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Black Mirror is weird because they have like they show so many different concepts that no one would
Yeah.
ever think about
Mm-hmm.
and such. And
It's just
I mean, some of the stuff on there is pretty entertaining, though.
It's
Like
pretty good.
Some stuff on there, you're like, wow, I never would have thought that. In a million
I don't know about the episode where the one guy that like messes with a pig.
Oh,
You know what I'm talking about? That's pretty
Yeah.
far.
yeah, that's a stretch.
Yeah.
Like, I was just thinking of time capsules. If given the opportunity, would you, if the technology was available and you could freeze yourself and be thought out, no health problems, same age, everything, in 200 years, would you do it?
No, you have all these emotional connections with people that you're gonna
Let's
lose.
say,
Yeah, okay, Ian. Yes, I would totally do that.
let's say you do it like when you're like 98, like on your deathbed, that you're like,
and you want to be frozen.
You can
What are you gonna do? You're gonna come back, and then you're gonna be.
yeah, but you'll
2
be,
minutes of life left.
you'll be alive. You'll be alive for like, let's say like 2 days, but you'll still be 2 days, 200 years
Yeah,
into the
you
future.
get to see like all your future
You
generations.
get to see the
possibly
future,
if-
everything.
yeah.
Your future family, future.
That's kinda neat.
Everything.
But then I wouldn't want to die
Like
because I'm
off
like,
of,
oh, this isn't. Oh, I'm thinking for myself right here.
Kind of like Interstellar, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Oh
talking
yeah,
about?
yeah.
At the
Well,
end.
they're in
Yeah.
space, but then
Mhm.
many years have passed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
That's weird to think about.
That is
Yeah.
weird.
But
The
yeah, I
concept
feel
of,
like
like,
I'd be
time.
too. I'll be like, oh, I want to stay here a little bit longer than 2 days or a week.
Yeah.
Because I don't think I'll last that long at 98.
Yeah, well,
I mean, by then they'll probably have pretty good technology. I
200
guess.
years from now would be weird because
Medical
you'd be looking
technology.
at like your great grandson.
Unless it's like
Yes.
Futurama
Your,
and they stick my head in a bowl.
It's like you wake up in the hospital. It's not even like they don't even look like humans anymore. Kill me.
oh man,
It's like a robot.
It's like everybody in the future is just the only thing that's like existing is your conscience.
No,
With my luck, I'd be frozen, but then like people would have left Earth and went to a different planet, and they would have forgot me, and I would wake up and be like
no, that's what I was about to say. You wake up and everybody's used to this new temperature, like 170 degrees.
Yeah.
Why? Because of the 170 degrees? Because we put plastic bottles in the ocean.
Oh god.
And 100-year-old or like 2,000-year-old whales.
If you're gonna send a message in a bottle, put it in a glass bottle. I know that's gonna take like a lot of time to degrade, but it's not like plastic. All right, don't be that guy. Don't be that.
Yeah, reuse, and reuse.
Is there a
three
word?
Rs.
Is there a word for that?
except for
Recycle.
Oh, I think so.
Speaking of words,
you know what? Except
Special
for paper
words.
straws. Paper straws are the bane of my existence.
Don't talk about paper straws are pointless.
Just don't give me a straw at that point. Don't give me like if you're gonna like if there's
Yeah,
straws,
you
just
don't
don't
need
give me
a
a straw.
I will swallow a paper straw before I drink out of it.
I mean, we don't even need straws. We're adults.
Yeah.
It's like, so why do I need this paper straw? Why do I need something that a second grader made?
So is our word of the week sponsored by someone?
Oh, I believe it is that time. That wonderful time of the year.
Oh god.
Word of the week this week is sponsored by Evan Thurman. Thank you so much for the support. You're a wonderful guy.
Hey Evan.
We love you and we want to make love to you.
Evan's
Thank
a
you,
cool
Evan.
guy. Evan's a cool guy.
Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready for what's
I'm
coming
ready
up?
for it.
Right now that this
Let's
is
do it.
cut, I
Let's
hate
run it.
Evan.
Yeah.
Word of the week.
Wow, baby. Wow.
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 Welcome back. Welcome to Word of the Week.
Oh, no.
This week, we are going to try a very, very spicy sauce.
Wing Master. Death by Wings, Buffalo style. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum.
We have a fairly generous amount on
We
our
do have a fairly
toothpicks
generous
here.
amount.
What is the Scoville in this?
A lot.
I don't know. I
do
think
not know.
2 or 3.
I'm like, oh wait, put in this back.
I need to read it.
I don't think it says. 'Cause I think
Yeah, I don't think it says. It's
All right,
hot,
let's just get this over.
hot
with.
Figure it out.
it's hot enough to blow your muffin cap back.
Yeah.
You
But-
blow that muffin cap, baby.
For those of you who didn't get this last week, this is our little game we do at the end of all of our shows. It's where we pick a word, we pick a person, the person reads the word, the definition. They've got to guess whether it's right, whether it's wrong. While they're reading it, they take a lick of this hot sauce. If they're right, they're good. If they're wrong, everybody else takes a lick, and let's get right into it.
Other way around, right?
Other way around, baby.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Hot sauce is already getting to his head.
Pick the name, Sean. Pick it out. That's 2 weeks in a row.
No way.
Read that word. Read that word. Read that word. Good luck.
And
You
your
are kidding.
word
Hey, wait.
Take-
Don't
take
look at
it.
it. Take that hot sauce, baby.
Take it
No.
first.
Yeah.
Woo. Now switch it
And
around.
your
Switch it around.
word
Switch it around.
is...
There's just, oh my god. Sphenopalatine ganglion urophalangia?
Oh, that's what I was going to name my son.
When the callus on the foot is too hard. No?
You're right.
He's right.
Let's go.
Bottoms up, gentlemen.
Oh, that's the word for an ice cream headache.
Wow.
All right. Cheers, bros.
You have fun.
I did not want to do this.
All right. Yeah, that is warm. Now that is our wrap on this week's episode.
Nothing to do.
Make sure you stay tuned. Follow us on all of our platforms: YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Give us everything.
I hate this game.
Subscribe, like. We love you all. Thank you all for the support. Have a good week. That's a wrap. See ya.
Bye. Another one. Sauce.